And welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief as we give you a brief look at what took place during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez. We start with animal services. We had not one but two items, and they were two separate bills that will provide funding for additional training for veterinarians, technicians, and such to provide spay and neutering here in Riverside County, and this is in direct response to the pet overpopulation. Animal Services Director Aaron Geddes has the details.
There was an item at the board today in support of two assembly bills. The board voted to support those two assembly bills, and they are efforts that are going to help the Department of Animal Services. We have a pet overpopulation problem right now. We take in nearly 90 animals a day, and there is a lack of spay and neuter access throughout Riverside County, especially affordable spay and neuter. And it is believed, based on the data that we are seeing with the amount of animals coming in, that the lack of spay and neuter surgery and the affordability of it is leading to this pet overpopulation problem, amongst many other factors. Today, the action the board took is really helpful because it supports two assembly bills that aim at this issue specifically. One is to support the effort of registered veterinarian technicians with proper training to do male cat surgeries or neuter surgeries. This is actually the easiest of all of the spay and neuter surgeries to perform, and so allowing RVTs to do that would really be helpful in closing this gap in veterinarian services. The second item is to provide high volume, high quality spay neuter training throughout California, specifically for the schools that provide veterinarian medicine here, Western and Davis, and then also to provide that same training in the community. And what that's hoping to do is create more veterinarians that understand how to do high volume, high quality spay and neuter so that they're more efficient and more effective in working on pet overpopulation throughout California, where it is a problem throughout the state.
All right, very good. Thank you for that, Aaron. We also had an item on the agenda today involving the Emergency Management Department and a very important program for them. Let's take a look at some video as we go inside the Emergency Operations Center, and you can see what this program is all about. It's a computer system that really brings together all the partners and all the necessary outside agencies that we need during a time of an emergency or a disaster. A lot of information to digest, and this allows them to make good decisions very, very quickly. This is Shane Reichart. He is the Public Information Officer for the Emergency Management Department with more.
Hi, I'm Shane Reichart, Public Information Officer for the Emergency Management Department. One of the things on the board agenda today was approving the budget for a program that we use in emergency management called Web EOC. That program is really vital for us during emergencies to be able to bring together all of our partners and all of the information that comes about during an emergency. We're able to take that information and make quick decisions to make sure that we're providing the best services to the public as possible during those times of crisis. It was very important for us to get this, continue to use this program, and we really appreciate the board's support.
All right, excellent. Thank you for that, Shane. We also had two presentations during today's Board of Supervisors meeting. Let's take a look at some video from one of those presentations involving TLMA, Transportation Land Management Agency, as we celebrated Building and Safety Awareness Month. And as you'll hear from Supervisor Washington in just a moment, many of us just take it for granted that many of the buildings that we walk into are safe and easily able to congregate in, and that's what they do behind the scenes for building and safety with our TLMA department. So here is Sam Sharori with more on Building and Safety Awareness Month.
Building and Safety Month is a month to recognize all the hard work of the building and safety staff. In addition to that, to recognize all the applicants and the customers that come in and comply with the building code and do an enormous effort in doing so. It's also to recognize all the other departments that use the building code in some degree or another, such as code enforcement, transportation, environmental health. So I'm happy today to accept the proclamation of the Board of Supervisors.
It occurs to me that in our 2.5 million residents, well over 1 million people probably don't know anything about what building and safety does. Your work is often sort of invisible to the average citizen, but you serve as sort of the backbone to a lot of the building that goes on to ensure that it's safe, that structures like this, that people congregate, are safe to be inside. And so we appreciate the work.
All right, thank you for that, Supervisor Washington. And finally, here on the Riverside County Board Brief, a quick shout out to one of our own. Let's take a look at this image as we celebrate the newest American Idol winner, Abi Carter from the city of Indio out in District 4. This just happened, I think, the last night or two if you're watching us live here on Tuesday, May 21st. So congratulations to Abi Carter, Season 22 American Idol winner from right here in Riverside County. What a great way to show us in a positive light here at the national stage. My name is Pep Fernandez. We'll see you next time on the Riverside County Board Brief.